Hey, welcome back to the Corvette Posse YouTube channel. All right, so today what I wanted to do was provide a couple updates on some past videos and also do something I've never done before, really, which is kind of speculate on an upcoming vehicle. So we're going to talk about the pricing for the 2023 Z06 that I'm on the list for. But first, a couple of updates from past videos. So if you recall a couple of videos back, I had a problem with a tire split on the outside, on the sidewall. It just split out. So I heard back from the tire company, and Michelin actually warranted the tire for me. So a big thanks to Spring Hill Tire for actually following through and working with Michelin on that on my behalf. And big thanks to Michelin as well. I'm a big fan of Michelin. They're great tires, and it's nice to see a company actually stand behind their product. They found no defects they found no problems with how the tire was mounted. I obviously didn't run into anything because there was no scuffs or narfs on the tire. They just chalked it up as manufacturing defects, so great to hear that. Second, my last video, which you see up here, I talked about actually selling my, well, it's behind the board here, selling my 2018 Grand Sport to Carvana. I think what I'm going to do, so thank you very much for the comments, first of all. I appreciate everybody's input. Difficult decision. Just a hard thing to decide. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait. I don't see car prices or car values changing dramatically in the next few months, so I'm just going to give that a chance to kind of just wait that out and see while I make a decision, because I don't want to be without a car as long as I think it's going to be, because as we'll talk later, 2023 Z06 is going to be a while out. So all right, so now to the meat of the discussion. So we're talking about how I'm planning on speccing out my 2023 Z06 and kind of what I speculate the prices to be. One thing I would like for you guys to do is, what I haven't decided yet, I've decided on everything except for a color. If you would give me some inputs on some colors. I like black. Obviously, black is kind of my favorite. Every car, well, except for this one, every Corvette has been black. So give me some input on color. So black's an option. I do like the orange. I like the rapid blue. That's kind of out there for me, but I do like the rapid blue. It's a good looking color. And then at the LA Auto Show, they released a couple, well, they didn't release, but they kind of teased a couple of other colors. One is a kind of a pearl white, which I like. I've had a couple of cars that are pearl white, and I kind of like that. I'm not a huge white fan. These cars, they look really good in white, but just in general, I'm just not a huge white fan. But these cars do look really good in white. But the other one, the other color that I'm really excited about is carbon flash metallic. So the 2012 Corvettes the only black you get in 2012 was carbon flash metallic. I had a 2012 Centennial Edition Grand Sport and absolutely loved that car. Loved the color, loved the metallic in the paint, everything else. So that's a strong contender. So let me know your thoughts. What color would you order when it comes time to order this 2023 Corvette? Love to hear your thoughts. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of compare and contrast from bits and pieces of information that we have today, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at a 2019 build for a Z06, Z07. And then we'll kind of future forward that to 2022 costs and what we think the 2023 is going to be. So a 2019 Z06, Z07 2LZ package. So the base price on that was $85,290. The 2LZ package in that year was $35,995. Competition seats, and we'll kind of get into why I chose some of these options in a little bit when I get to my 2023 Corvette. Competition seats, $19,995. PDR was an option then, so PDR now is standard with the 2LT, but PDR was an option then, so that was another $17.95. Two-tone seats, $5.95. Red seat belt was the only option. The only other color option you could get that year was $3.95. The Z07 package, which includes all of the aero, at that point the aero was all painted carbon flash, very similar to my Grand Sport has the Z07 aero on it. So you had the aero, and you had, more importantly, carbon ceramic brakes, and you had a stiffer tuned suspension. So that option was $79.95. So the total for a 2019 Z06 Z07 2LZ was $101,650. So now what we'll do is we'll take a look at a 2022 Stingray. So same thing, 2LT, base price $69,495. Color options. So looking at the color options, like the blue, for example, is a $500 option. The orange tin coat is a $995 option. So I just kind of just split the middle and said $500. We'll decide what the color is going to be. Like I said, please comment below. Z51 package for that car, $63.45. Mag Ride, $18.95. GT2 seats, so that's where the competition seat option comes in over here. GT2 seats, $14.95. Color seat belts, $3.95. Two-tone seat, $3.95. And I think that's it. Okay, for a total of $80,520. So let's take a look and see what we think the 2023 Z06 is going to be. Okay, for the 2023 Z06, here's what I'm thinking we're going to have for a base price. So we'll go up here, we'll do the 2023 Z06, Z07, 2LZ. I think the base price of this car is going to be $89,995. Oh, I guess I missed one. How about $89,995? That's what I think the base price is going to be. Now, the 2LT package option, which I didn't put this up here, I just included the base price of the Stingray. But the 2LT package is actually $7,300. So let's try to line this up over here with this guy. So $7,300 for the 2LT package. I'm going to do the $500 for a paint. I'm going to add a competition seat. I'll do the GT2 seat this time. So that will be $14.95. And I'm not, our price is going to go up with inflation. I think they might. But I'm not going to mess with that, because it may be 10%, 5%, who knows. But I'm just going to leave it at kind of what we know today. These prices over here on the 2022. I'm going to be optimistic and say they're not going to go up. Okay, so I got that. PDR comes with the 2LZ package, or we're going to assume it does. We're going to go with two-tone seats, so that's going to be that's $395 on the C8. With two-tone seats. I'm going to do a color seat belt for $395. Okay, the Z07 package. Here's where I think we're going to have the deal. With the Z07 package, it obviously comes with the tuned suspension and the carbon ceramic brakes. It's also going to come with carbon fiber wing and carbon fiber side skirts. So I'm not big on mixing and matching, but we'll just kind of leave it at that. So what I'm going to have is I'm going to say that the Z07 package and the new one is going to be $10,000. We're going to say $9,995 is what I'm going to say on that. It's going to be. And then I've added in front end lift down here for a total of $2,260, or $112,255. So that's what I'm thinking. This spec right here is going to be $112,255, roughly 10%, a little more than 10% higher than what you would have got at 2019, which I think that's fair. That's comparable, right there. So I think that's kind of where we're at. I think we're going to be about $112,255. Now, one option that they do have on there, listed on their thing, if you want to go all out, would be the carbon fiber wheels. Looking at carbon fiber, the only real manufacturer, the only American manufacturer that makes carbon fiber wheels is Ford for their Mustangs. That was about, I think you could buy those for around $9-10 grand, something like that as an option. So if you want to do the carbon fiber wheels, which is an option on the Z07, or will be an option on the Z07, it's going to be about 10 grand on top of that. But I think I'm going to pass on carbon fiber wheels because I drive my car on streets, and not going to be not something with potholes that you want to deal with. So there we go. There you have it. So I think, in 2019, 101,000. I think the 2023 Z06, way I would spec it here, would be about 112,255, give or take. So interested in your comments. What do you guys think? You think I'm close? Like I said, I don't do a lot of these speculation videos. I really like to wait until there's real actual hard data, but I'm just kind of getting anxious for the build out of this car. One thing that's going to be hard is GM has announced that the build for the 2023s will start in May of 2022. So we got a good 5-6 months to wait, and then who knows when they're going to start doing allocations, or when they're going to start actually building Z06s. Is that the first thing off, or are they going to try to clear up some of the backlog of the Stingrays? And then the other question is, So May, do they start in May? And then the other question is, when does my dealer get an allocation? And then I'm number 2 on the list, so I got to wait for them to get their second allocation. So I'm not expecting to see a car probably until August, September of next year, quite honestly. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. So, all right, well, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this provided a little bit of clarity or just provide some information one way or the other. If you would, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment below. Like I said, interested in knowing what your color thoughts are, and we will talk to you next time. Thanks, and have a great day.